Hi, crafters. There is just a big box, or just arrived a big box. I have an idea on what is inside, but I'm not sure. I didn't open it yet because it really just arrived 1.5 minutes ago. So I wanted to come on live. I was working on making the intro and a picture and stuff like that because I wanted to show you my new slot machine. And I have added to my Etsy store. So if you want to make it, you can. Um, but yeah, now I can't wait to open the box. Hi, June. I'm doing fine today, but I have my ups and downs. The doctor told me that I have a big fat burnout. So yeah, I have good and I have bad days. And the last few days, I didn't feel like doing any live streams. I didn't feel like talking to people. I don't know what's wrong with me, but they all told me that's the burnout. So yeah, I have to deal with it and hope for the best. It will be gone soon. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Ingrid. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Erica. Hi, Sassy Girl. Hi, Shelly. So, yeah, I can't wait to open the big box that just arrived. But thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, we are doing okay. This coming Friday, Ben will start his third chemotherapy. He's now totally bald, except for his eyebrows and his lashes. Those are still there, but yeah, he had his up and down days also. But before I go into what is inside the box, because I can't wait to see what's inside. It's been a while since I got stuff in, so yeah, I'm a little bit excited. I think you all remember the head box or the head that I made into an exclusive die set. And in the last couple of weeks, I got so many questions if I could make one, but then a way big smaller so it fits a doll head or stuff like that. So I thought about it, and because I got the question so much, Andy's store will soon be selling this, not this size, but this head die set, but then a third smaller so it fits little dolls or stuff like that. And because you all asked me, I made an exception to produce it once, but then in a way smaller size. And in that die set isn't the watch that I made for this exclusive die set. So just so you know, there will be a very small version of this one soon available. So thank you. You're exhausted. It's understandable. Yeah, Ingrid. I yesterday I had I didn't know it exists, but I had facial. How do you call it? Um, Oh, I'm thinking about the English name. I went to a kind of a therapist for my face because I have a lot of headaches and the stings behind my eye. And yeah, I had my first appointment, so I'm working on it. I'm working on getting better, but yeah, it takes time. That's it. Hi, Salty Beach. Hi, sweetie. I love that head dye. I can't wait to get small version. I'm happy will fit a cat. Yeah, it will fit a cat. Yeah, it will be way smaller because, yeah, I think in centimeters, but this one is 15 centimeters. And the one that will be produced, so the one that I have now is about this size. And the one that will be made will be about this size. So it will be a way big, no, come on, Nicole, you can do this. A way bit smaller. It's been a while that I talked English. So, oh, that is good. I have that die set. Will be nice to do smaller. I've done the top hat and filled it up with candy for table treats. Oh, that's a fun idea, Cheryl. That's a fun idea. Hi, Ma. And for the people who were waiting for the keychain box, I just saw this morning a video that Hannah did, and it's now available in the Case Craft store as a cut file. So, sorry, cutting die. My brain, see, you have to forgive me those blunders because my brain, yeah, it doesn't want to be very cooperative. And yeah, this one I just posted on my Instagram. I made a slot machine gift box. The top can come off, and now I have a little nosy cat. I don't know if you can see her, but she's walking right past me. She's on new medication because we even had trouble with her. I don't know if she wants to show her face. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, she needed to go to the vet, and she has a condition, if you want to look it up, because there are a few videos about it on YouTube, but don't be shocked, it can look horrific, and that's what happened. But she has the feline rolling back syndrome, and I never ever heard of it, but they are a nerve in her spine that gives her seizure-like attacks, and that happened 2.5 weeks ago. No, 3 months ago she started doing that, but the vets couldn't figure out what was wrong. And now she is licking my hand. You have to see this. Wait a minute. I will tilt my camera. Now she is wanting to be with me. But yeah, it's in the spinal cord, and it gives wrong messages to the brain. And it's like an epileptic seizure. And now she is on medication. And yeah, so that came on top of Ben having cancer, me having a burnout, and my cat having epilepsy, beside the food allergies he has and the asthma she has. So, yeah, I'm one of the lucky ladies who got it all. I don't know what to do about it, but yeah, the only thing I can do is give her a medication, and then she is more calm and doesn't have so much of those attacks. But it's been a few horrific days, I can tell you that. So now she will be angry at me because she wants to lay down with me. Yeah, but Lotje, you have to go here because with you right in front of me, I can't do anything. So just this box arrived, and I have an idea on what's inside. And just because I can use a little bit of happiness, I'm going to open it. And yeah, I love your new jackpot box. Thank you. I will. I need to do a new blade in my Martha Stewart thingamajiggy, but I can't find my spare blades. So let's see if I can rip this box open. Maybe if I use all my anger. Oh, before I hurt myself. Ben, it arrived. Cool. Ben does this. Rolling his eyes. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. Huh? Yeah, it's big. Look. Oh, yeah, I'm that crazy cat lady. Oh my goodness. This is a story I have to tell you. For months and months, well, for years, I had a suitcase, and I will show it to you so you can see it. I had a suitcase that I bought in a Dutch store, And in that suitcase, this one, I store all my stamps. But as you see, it's kind of crowded in there. So I was looking on AliExpress and I saw a lot of these suitcases and I loved them, but they were so freaking expensive, especially when you know that we have customs. If you buy something over 20 euros, that's about $30, then you have to pay an arm and a leg on custom fees. So I asked one of the sellers, would it be possible for you to find something like this in a store nearby? And he told me yes. So then he sent his girlfriend over to buy me one, and now he sent it to me. So oh, and I told him, please don't send it empty to me because I think that's a waste of space. But he did send it empty to me. So, yeah. And I think I will be having fun filling it up with new stamps. My favorite toy in Las Vegas. Yes, I believe so. Yeah, I can't be more happier with my new suitcase. I thought, okay, I was looking for a suitcase like this for the longest time, but I couldn't find it anymore. And the store that I bought it, the Dutch store, didn't sell them anymore because I bought this one 5 years ago. And I thought, okay, if I can't find anything that I like, I will buy an Hello Kitty one. So it's 20 Canadian dollar and we pay an arm and a leg too. Oh my goodness. You also in Canada also? Oh, oh, okay. I thought every other country didn't have um, such a mean customs as we did in the Netherlands. I'm afraid to order because ships from China are stuck by California because of the strike. Oh, that's not fun. Ja, mine take longer too. Dankjewel, Maria. Ja, ik vond hem ook zo leuk. I talked to Maria in Dutch that I loved my new suitcase. Yeah, I can't, um, yeah, wrap my head around it that I finally have one. And it matches my room perfectly. So it's my favorite color. I don't think he put something in the box. Let me see, because he told me. Oh, wait! He did. I would totally forget about them. I would have tossed the box away. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, new dice. Oh, oh, oh. Oh well. Then you guys have a laugh too. Oh, cool. Oh, let me tilt the camera so you can watch with me. Oh, they haven't adjusted. Oh, that's nasty. That Hello Kitty suitcase is super cute. Thank you. Oh, now Lottie is going to check my new suitcase out. She's always kind of curious. Do you want to be in the box? Wait a minute. I will take the plastic out so you can't suffocate yourself. Oh, why is there a big butterfly in my box? Come on. Come on. She wants to be in the box, but she can't. I don't know why this is in my box. Maybe it's a die that's lost. It's a very huge butterfly, not one that I designed, but well, I don't know. Maybe I will gift it to somebody. Don't know what to do with such a large butterfly, but hey, that's me. Oh, how nice. Yeah, I was already designing stuff for Easter, and the seller liked it so much that he asked me if he could buy the file. So what I did is I designed a carrot border die, and it's a bigger one because if you want to make baskets or stuff like that, I think it's fun to have a carrot one. And what I did is I added separate carrots. They fit perfectly on top, so you even can make the carrots come out or behind the border or stuff like that. So yeah, we pay 20 VAT no matter the cost. It had to be paid to the seller and they have to send it to my government. Now a lot of companies won't send to the UK anymore. Oh my goodness. Hi Bronx Hill. Hi Salty Beach. How cute is that? Yeah. Hi Laura. Hi. So yeah, I designed this one. And these dies are available in Bakey Cat store. So, or I believe he now is calling himself Bakey Store for a while, I think. But yeah. Oh yeah. Um, I designed this and some stuff I designed a while ago. So then it's fun for me to see them finished. But I designed this die set. It's a memory Dex die set, as you can see about the notches, but it has two curtains. I don't know how you call these masks, but these masks are used by the theaters. It's a hard word to pronounce. I put a little strap inside for on to go onto the curtains, and a wider strap. So you first layer this one on top, and then you do the tassel on top. And what I also did is I did a rim, a curtain that you can use on at the top of this, but you can also use this as a very large Polaroid. You can use it as a shaker. It's whatever you want, you can do. I thought it made it the set more versatile, but I think it's fun because of all the critter stamps and doll ephemera I saw back then. I think it's fun to have a set like this that you could make a theater invite or yeah, something like that, something fun. Okay, and this morning, for the people who saw the video of KS Craft, I knew I would going to get the question to make the marshmallow die set that I did for KS Craft into a back topper. So I sold the big version of the set to KS Craft and the back topper version, that's this one, and it's smaller for smaller bags, to Bakey Cat. So it's the same set, only smaller. And now the men and or the male and female marshmallow are connected against each other. And with this set, you can make it so it has a good look on both sides. So it's a left and a right sided die set. So if you want to make it into a back topper, you can. Just so you know. Oh, thank you, Salty Beach. Thank you. Hi, Caitlin. So it has everything in it: the eyes, the cheeks, the bow, the girl bow, and the bow tie, the eyelashes, the chocolate dripping to go on top. So it's all in there in left and right sided versions. And so this one is the back topper. And the other one are the marshmallow shakers, the one that Case Craft is selling. And about I believe 2 years ago, I made a very, very large vintage coffee mill. And people asked me if I could make a smaller version of it into a back topper. So that's what I did. I put in some coffee beans. And so the coffee mill, and this one is way smaller, but it's fun. I think around this time when we gift each other hot chocolate or coffee gifts. So yeah, I'm happy that it's now finished, and I made it a lot smaller because you guys were asking me for a smaller version. So yeah, it's the old coffee mill thing. And what you could do, I don't know if you noticed, but you could make this one into, how do I say that? Into a shaker and have the coffee beans um, dance around inside this window. I knew you would do such a cute job on the marshmallows. I am the one who asked for them. Thank you. Thank you, Lori. And yeah, I'm so, so sorry that I forgot to mention that you asked me to make it. It's just that my brain doesn't want to think at this moment really correctly. So forgive me, but I hope you like them and I hope you will enjoy them. And then um, I think the most of you will know that a while ago I made a basket, and DM, her YouTube name is Cutesy Shell, made a shopping basket 3D. But then I got a question if I could make it smaller and then usable as a memory dex die. So that's what I did. And I added an extra layer so you could make the basket 3D. So you could use it as a flat basket, but you could also make it 3D. And that's why I added this part inside the die set. This is the label that goes on top of your basket, and these are the basket handles. So, yeah, for the people who love memory dex dies, I think it's fun to add this one to your collection, um, because it can hold gifts. If you make it in a 3D version, you can have it hold gifts. You could make a girl and a boy star shaker, kind of kawaii looking with the faces and rounded points. Salt Beach, if you have a picture of what you have in mind, send it to me, because it's always hard to try to think of what people have in mind. And if you send me a picture, I'm always willing to look into it if it's possible for me to design it. Um, and yeah, if I'm able to do it, I will. You know, I will. I always try to listen to all of you, what you guys like. And then, last but not least, in this set, and I will add the links to all the dice later, because I absolutely wasn't sure what dice he would have put inside of the box and if he would have put dice inside of the box. But let me break this one apart so you can see how stunning it is. Once in a while, I keep on getting questions to make more masculine dice or dice for boys. And then I thought, okay, let me make a very cute space rocket. And that's when I was on, or then I looked on the internet. I saw somebody who made one from all wood, and I thought, okay, but I can make that from paper. So I designed it myself. It's this one is in a memory dex version, but there will be also a separate version that fits on top of an A2 and an A6 size card. So this is the memory dex one. And let me first take off all those pieces before I am going to bleed here. This part goes, let me show it. This part goes on top. This part goes on top of here. So it's all the layers. This part is the belly of the rocket. And then you have these two parts. Those are the sides. And this one will fit perfectly around the hole in the middle. And the outer edge die will make an extra layer to go on top of your space rocket. So you could even make it into a mini album. So trust me, I think when you see this put together, you will like it as much as I did. I don't know if I, wait a minute, let me look up if I can show you the picture that I found and that inspired me to make it. Give me a few seconds and I will look it up. Um, I have to see if I can find it as fast as possible. but every time I open my phone, I will get so many messages. No, I don't have to go here, but come on, Nicole, you know where to go. I have to go here, and then I have to go here. And the one that inspired me to make it was this one. So this was the one that I found, and it was made into a mini album. And at first, I designed it to make it into a mini album, and later I adjusted the design to also make it into a memory index one. But yeah, it looks so cute. When you see this put together, hers is totally made out of wood pieces, but I thought it was fun to have one into a paper version. So then you have an idea where I got the idea of making this one. And yeah, sometimes Instagram inspires me to stuff like this. So could the ship be put into a cutting file as well so I can make it bigger? Yeah, I can do that, but then you have to give me a few days, 1 or 2 days, because I have a few more things that I need to do um, before this. And the problem is I can't talk about what I need to do, is because then I would ruin somebody else's party, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I have a few more things to do before I'm able to put this in my store as a digital cut file. But before I do, let me be clear. Those little teeny tiny details can give you trouble if you want to cut it with your digital cutter. So please don't attack me about it. Not all digital cutters like to make, for instance, holes this small. So beware, if you buy it as a digital cut file, you can use it, but the little details inside, yeah, those are a little bit tricky. That's why I normally don't put stuff like this into my Etsy shop, because I don't want people to be frustrated at their machine or think that the design is not good. Yeah, I have to keep that in mind. Um, so I will put it in because you asked me, but keep in mind those little details can give you a headache when you digitally cut them. With a cutting die, it's no problem. That looks like a good die to have. I thank you, Eileen. Nicole, you made dice that said "Get well soon, speedy recovery" in a large size, or in a large dice. Um, yeah, but it depends on what you call large. The problem with ideas is that I get a lot of ideas, but I need sizes. Sizes are for me everything. I made a get well soon. That's something I know for sure, but please don't ask me for what seller. I just can't remember it anymore. I made so many designs over the last 2 or 3 years. If I have to try to remember all of them and to who I sold them, yeah, then I would need to go to the nut house, I think. Yeah, I'm so excited. I have two baby nephews, and I won't attack you, promise. I bought new mats and blades. That's great. As long as you know, I just don't want people to be disappointed. If you pay 5 or 6 euros for a cut file and you only get frustrated because of those tiny details, a digital cut machine has its own limits. Dice have their limits, but digital cut files or cutting machines have their limits too. And that's why I sometimes don't put it in my Etsy store, just to prevent of getting nasty feedbacks. Uh, Last time I had one, and you can read it back into the feedback. The lady bought something, and within 10 minutes, she downloaded it and asked her money back. And then I told her, okay, sorry, but you got what you bought, so I can't give you your money back. And then she called me a scammer. And I had something like, Who is the scammer? If you buy something, you download it consciously, and then right after you download it, ask your money back, then I think we all know who the scammer is and want things for free, right? But that's my opinion. So yeah, I commented on it, and I have something like, okay, I didn't give the lady their money back. I think she got what she wanted, downloaded it quickly, and then she hoped to get her money back. Remember to write that in the description so people know ahead and can't complain. Oh, trust me, Ingrid. People do, let me say it like this, more than half of the people who buy items in my Etsy don't read the description box and then blame it on me. For instance, uh, people assume that I sell finished papercraft products, so they see a hat like this and then buy it and then send me a message. Make one in pink, purple, and green, and please put some flowers on it. And then I have something like, "Excuse me." And so I write back, "Excuse me." And then she said, "Well, I want those colors with those embellishments." And then I have to say, "Did you read the description box?" And then it's quiet for 1 or 2 days. And then they say, "Oh, give me my money back because I thought it was a finished product." It happens still more times a week than I would possibly want. So, yeah. Sometimes it's so frustrated. Yeah, I agree, Lana. Very sketchy and sneaky. Yeah, if they do not read it, that's on them. But your behind is covered with Etsy. Oh no, Ingrid, no. Etsy doesn't cover me. Mm-mm. I even had happened the same thing with the lady who called me a scammer. Um, she went on and on and on to people, the help desk from Etsy, and Etsy told me, "Listen, uh, the next time, just give them their money back. We will do it now, and it won't cost you anything. But that's not something we are going to do every single time." And I had something like, "I didn't do anything wrong. She didn't read. You must not give her her money back." So trust me, Etsy only supports the buyers and not the sellers. So yeah, it was frustrating. But I try to not let things frustrate me as much as it would normally do. But trust me, when that happens, I swear. And try to get rid of people like that in my life. But the problem is, you can't block buyers like that, so they can keep on doing it again and again. You can't block people from Etsy. That's I think a horrible thing. They should introduce the option block this buyer or something like that. But okay, enough complaints. Yeah, I have put this box in my Etsy shop, so if you want a digital cut file, you can. I will go and see if Tracy is willing to do a tutorial. And the box is only single paper, but if you wanted to make it more sturdy, just put in an extra layer on the inside, and then your box will feel more sturdy. It's sturdy, but if you want to put heavy stuff in it, like a big bag of heavy treats or beads or really heavy stuff, then I think it's smart to make a double layer on the inside. The lid is strong, but yeah, this can be made even stronger. But if I would have done that, I have to design it totally differently, and then the die set that will come would be so expensive, people won't buy it. So yeah, I have to think of everything that is possible to do with only one die set and keep it as small as possible, so it's as cheap as possible. Hi, Donna. Excuse me. Hi, Nicole and Ben. I pray for you both doing well. The Get Well Soon dice and such are in KS Craft Store. I love those dice, but would also love them in a smaller size. Yeah, with word dice, it's not always possible, and it depends totally on the font style to make it smaller. Dice have to have a certain room between cut lines, and I can't reduce that. So when I want to reduce the size, I'm getting in troubles with lines that touch each other, and yeah, they are not able to produce it in a die set. So I can see if I can make it smaller, but some people want dice smaller, some want them bigger, and it's not up to me what's being produced. Sometimes I listen to you guys and then I offer it to the seller, and then the seller says, well, I made it, but it didn't sell well enough, so I'm not going to invest in making the same one in a smaller size. So yeah, I get the door shut right in front of my face there, and I can't do anything about it. I'm totally depending on what sellers want and are willing to do. So that's a little bit tricky. L'Oreal, your paper, L'Oreal, your paper stylist. My goodness, what a name! It's long. That's what I mean. It's not that I think it's funny, but it's long. Happy Tuesday. Have your new memory dice arrived yet? Have your new memory dice arrived yet? My new memory dice, some of them, the little rocket ship arrived. So this one arrived, the memory one. The basket one arrived, and what else? The other one, oh yeah, and the theater one arrived. Hey, I said that in one go. Well, cinnamon humbugs, Nicole. Best OC I never had. Oh, yeah. I know what kind of bread you mean. That's my favorite. I know about that, Ingrid. Yeah. Yeah, those are tasty. My husband loves to play with crabs at the casino, but that would be on a table. Would a table work with all of the crab table makings or markings? A no is fine. Just have to ask. Well, I will think about it, Ma. I will look into it if it's possible, because I think it's only possible if it would have a stamp set, and not many sellers are eager to produce stamp sets because the stamp set factory asks a minimal order amount of 300 or 500. So yeah, not many sellers are willing to invest in producing stamp sets. That's the biggest problem. The table I can make, but the stamp set. Try refreshing if you have lag issues. Yeah, I forget already. Are those dice available in the Andy store? No, these dice that I just showed are available in Bakey store. I didn't know he had put these specific ones inside this box. I knew there would be dice inside, but I didn't know what dice. So that's why I couldn't put the links already inside the description box. But I will do that after I stop live streaming. Refreshing. Yeah, that's a good question, Laura. Got it. It's working. Yeah. Yeah, I will for sure think about it and see if that's possible. And I have to ask the sellers if they would be interested in producing them. And if they would, I think the only one who is willing to do it is Chaos Craft, because he is the only one who is willing to invest in stamp sets. But because it's only a small market for that kind of stamps, maybe it's something that I can make into a digital cut file and a printable. That would be possible, but I have to look into it. Oh, glad it's working again. Yeah. So, sweet people, I'm going to go. I did just wanted to do a small chat and show off my new suitcase. I feel like a little kid. I know. I'm a little bit crazy, but I think it makes life more fun to be a little bit crazy. You look well today. Glad to see you better. Thank you, Gail. Dankjewel, Gonnie. Dankjewel, Sabine. Yeah, I do my best. I have ups and down days, and it's all due to the burnout I'm having. Yesterday, I could only cry and cry and cry for no reason at all. And then it's frustrating because you sit here and cry and you have no idea why you are crying. So, but yeah, the doctors told me it's all part of having a burnout. So thank you all. Yeah, I will give Lotja a hug from you, Ingrid. I will. Thank you all for being here, and yeah, I hope to see you soon with new dice, because there are a lot of new dice on the way, and I will put the dice that I showed in this live stream in the description box below. I wish you all a nice day. A big kiss from me, and until the next time. Bye bye.